high. Well, I noticed that my blood pressure was getting high again, in spite of trying to watch what I was eating. I was losing weight and exercise and all that, but still the blood pressure was going up. And I heard about a research center that's doing research with high blood pressure. I thought, why don't I make myself a paid lab rat? I'd maybe make a little money on the side. Well, $360 something altogether if I stick with this thing for 6 months. Not very much, but in the process I got a free physical. I learned that I don't have cancer. I learned that my kidneys are still good, even though I seem to get a pain in my right kidney. I learned that my liver is actually good. I was worried about that for the past 14 years. And that the triglycerides are good. The ALDLs and the HDLs are good. Cholesterol was a little high though. EKG was good. Everything was good, except I found out that in spite of exercise and watching what I was eating and not eating white sugar, I found out that got prediabetes. And my blood pressure is killer high. Not just a little high. Apparently it's killer high. So, for 2 weeks I'll be taking this is not experimental yet. The experimental doesn't come until later, apparently. But they had me take this thing called lisinopril. I'll be taking it for like 2 weeks. And it worked for the past for 2 days. I've been taking it for 2 days. Well, I started it 2 days ago. It worked. Yesterday it worked well. I felt tired though, but it worked. Today I felt tired also, and guess what? It didn't work. My blood pressure was high again. Not killer high, but it was high. And I also noticed that my blood sugar, when I found out I was a diabetic a week ago, when I started this lab experiment, I went out and bought myself a glucose meter, and every few days in the morning I would take an experiment with it. And it was in the 90s when I started it. Now it's in the hundreds. So apparently I'm no longer a pre-diabetic. I'm also looks like I'm a diabetic now also. The thing that I feared hath come upon me. There's some good news here. When I was a kid, I thought if I came down with diabetes, I would kill myself, I just couldn't stand the thought of being diabetic because, it would fall apart and all that. And I just thought, no way I'm going to be sticking myself in the arm with all that stuff. I thought, no way. I thought, oh, I'll either kill myself or become a druggie or something like that. But I think I brought it on with that fast. I think that's the fast, and then breaking it and drinking juices that had a lot of natural sugar in it, but I think it was the straw that broke the camel's back. And if you want to know the truth, I was stay away from white sugar since I was like 11, but I was eating lots of honey. All those bees were working all that way for the honey and stuff, and I was eating the honey, a lot of bananas, a lot of juices and stuff like that, carbs. I think I sped up the aging process of my pancreas. And now it's either I doubt it's dead, but it's definitely on fumes as far as working goes now. So I'm going to try to fight my new diabetes. I think it's new because my eyes, I'm getting close to 50 and I can still read close and stuff a little bit. I can see far still. And one thing I learned, I've got good cells. It's just that pancreas is, shot probably. But I hear that you can fight type 2 diabetes through exercise and stay from carbs. And so from now on, I'll just eat vitamins. I'll eat salads and tofu and some olive oil, garlic, and I'll eat that every day for the rest of my life. And I'll exercise because there's carbs in salad. And maybe I can buy myself some time for science to do some stem cell stuff so I can rebuild my pancreas. And then I can not be so bony as hell, and I can get some flesh on my bones again. Because I'm pretty right now. I think I'm okay, but to do this right, I think I've got to become like a skeleton. I think it might buy me some time. So if they ever do the stem cell thing, maybe I can do that research there also and rebuild my pancreas through stem cells or genetics, whatever it is. So that's the plan now. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm not going to become a junkie or a drug addict and smoke pot and stuff like I thought I would do if I got the news I was diabetic. And for one thing, I know now that there are people who have a lot worse than me and they're not killing themselves, and that's like, if I killed myself, they're a lot more noble than me because they're the ones, they're having a lot worse than me, and then they don't kill themselves, So hey, I'm going to continue trying to do the right thing, even though I'll probably might even screw myself up even more, like I did with that fasting. Yeah. I say do the right thing as best you can, even if you find out later that it was stupid and that you're doing damage to yourself. Yeah, which I was. It's like the time I donated my plasma. Yeah. Yeah. I have to remember that God is definitely no respecter of persons, So, I believe in God, but it's like there's no personal God, even though there is a personal God. That's what I believe, Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. And I'll let you know how this lab rat does with the experimental hypertension drug. I'll be on. Bye.